Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Bukkit Coding, and today we are here on episode 11 to make a shop system, kind of. Now you can hook this up with Vault to work with an economy plugin like Essentials Economy, that other economy, Boss Economy, iConomy, any economy plugin you can hook this up to work with. It is a little bit different. I will have a tutorial on how to use Vault and most of its aspects in a future tutorial. But today we are going to be working with a very simple shop system involving a command to open a GUI, and then if a player clicks on an item, it'll get some information about that item from the lore, and it'll check, okay, so you can see this is the price of the item. If the player has this amount of coins or something, then we'll give them the item. Or we can make something like a trading system where they put in one slot, like the first slot or something, they put a stack of diamonds, and then we can, every time the player clicks in an inventory or something, we check if the item in there is 64 diamonds. Then instead of setting like whatever other slot to be like glass or something, you could change it to an item. But we're going to be using like a token-like system in this tutorial. What you want to do is you want to do public map, and we're going to say UID, comma, integer. So, and then we have to continue this. We're going to say, well, we can call this coin data, and we could say it's a new hash map with a UID and, oops, my bad, UID and an integer. There we go. And you can't use an int here. It's just that's not how Java works with storing numbers in maps and such. You can Google that on your own. But now we have this map and we have our instance system. So we're gonna say, okay, so we're gonna make an inventory here. So we're gonna say item stack test item equals new item stack material dot, and then we're gonna say like a diamond. So now we want to import it from Bukkit, and then do item meta and just do our basic stuff. So ti meta, not meet, meta equals test item dot get item meta, and there we go. So now we can just do ti meta dot set display name. We're gonna set this to be something like let's actually use our chat color system, translate alternate color codes, boom, and boom. So now that we have our system, actually put another one of you there. Now we can say, okay, so we're gonna set this to be in this color blue. I'm not sure what shade it is, but that color. We're gonna say diamond for 300 for. Actually, no, we're going to say wait, let's change this to 9. Right here, in gray, we say click to purchase. So we can do that. And then what we do is we say ti meta dot set lore arrays dot as list. And there we go. So now we can actually copy this. Think that should actually, we need this there. Boom. Bam. Okay. So now we can say, okay, so now what we can do is we can test for what item is clicked on, or we can do something a lot simpler and make like the second line of a lore be the price. So we can say something like this. We can say nc price, boom, and then the next line, so comma, boom. Oh, hold on. Oof, what? Can't be converted to, oh, my bad. And then you have to copy this entire thing, put a comma, and then boom. Do that again. It's a little bit weird with the chat color system, but you know. So now we can do and 9 300 300. So we can't do that. We can actually, what we could do in here is we could say and 7 in coins, just to let them know. And I'm sure there's a better way to do that, like you can test for what number's in there or whatever. There we go. So in coins, yeah. Now we kind of don't want to have a color here, so we'll just remove this. It's kind of a waste to have that there. So we're just gonna say 300. That's just gonna be the second line of each item we want to have. It's gonna be like that. So we can easily test for what they click on, see if they have enough. So test item dot set item meta ti meta, and there we go. Now we just have to do inventory. So in inventory equals Bukkit dot create inventory. Oh no. Inf equals Bukkit dot create inventory null 9 and shop. So we have an inventory defined up here if you didn't notice. This is just, you know, I'd rather do it this way from now on for various reasons, but I'm not going to explain that because that'll take too long. So now we want to say set item, we're going to say 4, so that'll be the middle, to be test item. So now we have our episode system, and everything is registered, I believe. We just have to add commands. It's here, episode 10. I'll check it in a Java parser, or a YAML parser in a second. Actually add aliases, and we'll do shop, purchase, open shop. There we go. So that should work. Yeah, so now we need to make our listener class. Listeners, and now we do inv click event. Normally you don't want to add the event, but I do it anyways. Implements listener, so make your class implement listener from Bukkit, and at event handler public void on inventory click inventory click event e, and then player p equals e dot get who clicked, import player, and I need to cast, I believe, player. Alright, so now we're going to say if e dot get inventory dot get name equal or dot contains shop. So if it's basically we're checking if the inventory is an instance, not really an instance, but if the inventory is a shop, is it a shop inventory? Then we'll go ahead and do that. So what we want to do now is we want to say, okay, so we already know it's a shop now. Now up here, before we do anything, we want to actually first check if e.get current item equals no. Then we're just going to return. We don't want to do anything. The item either is error or doesn't exist. Now we're going to say if e.get current item dot has item meta, and then we'll put an exclamation point here to invert that, and then return. So we don't want to do anything if there's no meta on the item, because that means the system won't even work at all, because we're testing to see what the second lore line is for the price. So that would be that'd be interesting. If it didn't have any item meta, you'd get loads of errors. Most likely null pointer exceptions. That's why we're checking for null and stuff like that. So now, okay, so we're gonna say now we want to actually make our core instance. So core plugin equals core. We can either do get instance or hook. I'm using hook for this because I don't know. I'm feeling like using hook today. So now we're gonna say plugin.coinData. Now you should make a getter for this and a setter for this, but I'm just gonna access it directly. Don't recommend it. But yeah, there we go. So now we're gonna say integer coin amount equals plugin.coindata.get for p dot and then get unique ID. So this could be null. So we're gonna say if coin amount equals 0, or if coin amount equals null, so that means they don't have anything in the thing. Then we're gonna say p.send message. We're gonna say you do not have any coins to spend. Let's just make it look a little bit nice. We use the chat color here, chat color.red. There we go. So chat color.red. You don't have any coins to spend, and we'll return out. Yeah. So basically, if they don't have any coins, then yeah, that happens. But then, if they don't have any coins, we want to say plugin dot coin data dot put, and then we're gonna say p.get unique ID comma 50. So we're gonna give them 50 coins if their coin amount is 0. And then we're gonna put a comma here. So we are giving you 50. So yeah, so they get 50 coins. So now here we go. So now we're gonna check if coin amount equals 10. Or actually, no, hold on. So we're gonna change this price over here. We don't want it to be 300. That's a little pricey. We're gonna change it to 10. Yeah. So we're gonna change it to 10. So actually, we should probably check. Yeah. So if it's null, we want to say that. Otherwise, we're gonna send a customized message. So now we're gonna say, okay. So now what we need to do is first we want to get the items lore and check the price. So after we do that, we want to say subtract that amount from the player's balance, and then give them the item. So that's all you have to do. You have to basically check the lore. So we're gonna say string, or hold on, integer price equals e dot get current item dot get item meta dot get display name, no, get lore dot get, I think, 2. So now we actually need to change this one. We want to say integer dot parse int, and then we just add another parenthesis there. So now we have our price. So the price of the item. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, all right, so we want to do, I'm gonna get this really quickly, but first we're gonna say if price is, looks like that would be, okay, hold on, if coin amount is less than the price, then we're gonna say, all right, so we're gonna return, first of all, we're gonna say p.send message, no, not set display name, send message chat color dot red plus you don't have enough coins. You have colon and then plus coin amount. So we already know coin amount isn't null. If it was null, it would give us 50. So yeah, there we go. So that's just checking if the coin amount, if we have less coins than the price, which is really not possible unless we give them 5 every time. Actually, yeah, we should probably give them 5 every time just to test this. Yeah, we'll just use it as a test. So yeah, you don't have enough coins, but else or otherwise, we could put an else, or we could just do it like this. But I'm just gonna go down because we've already returned out. So there's no way we can get here unless they have more coins than the price. Actually, we should probably put an equal sign there. Or else, so we could say if their balance is equal to the price, then we'll still do it for them. Because if it's like 10, the price is 10 and the coin amount is 10, that's gonna say you don't have enough coins and you have that amount, but the price is that amount. So plus, and the price is plus price. Okay, so that's what it would say. So you have this, and the price is this. So that'd be weird. So you have 10 and the price is 10. You know, that really wouldn't work. So that's why we have our equal sign there, just to make sure that we're not making any mistakes. So now what we want to do, and then we want to, instead of saying get, we want to say put. So then we want to say p.get unique ID, comma, coin amount minus price, and that's it. So we've subtracted it. So we're gonna say subtracting the price from the balance, and then we want to say okay. So we're gonna wipe this message really quickly. Plus, and then we want to say green. I'm gonna say you have purchased a we're gonna say percent item percent 4% price percent. Now there is a way to make a chat utility to automatically go through all this and replace stuff, but I'm gonna do that in a separate video. I might not even do it at all because I haven't got it to fully work yet, so I want to make sure it works before I show you guys. But I'll probably do that next episode if I can get it working, just like something that'll loop through every single value in a map and replace stuff. So so we're gonna replace the item. So replace percent item percent. I got a text. Oh, I got a text. Oh, yeah, I got a text from someone. So we're gonna replace the item with get current item dot get data. Actually, wait, no. We just get type dot name. So there we go. So replace that dot and then replace all again. Percent price percent comma that, and then the price is gonna be price. So oh yeah, we can't do, I don't think we can do that, sadly. So I guess we can just price dot toString. Oh, okay, there we go. Because it already was a string. So what we could do is we can just completely just copy this. Yeah, we can just copy that and put that in there just to make sure nothing weird happens. And then what we want to do is we want to say, okay, so p.getInventory.add item, new item stack, material dot, and then not diamond because we don't know what it is. So we want to say e dot. It's actually not material. We want to say e dot get current item dot get type. Boom, and that is basically it. So we can add another item. We can just add as many items as we want. As long as we have this system in place to make it work, it should, do this. So we can actually make a command that'll give us coins, but I don't want to do that now. Well, I guess we could. We could make some, like, chat event or something really quickly. But yeah. So in coins, the price is 10. And every single time we don't have anything in our thing, or if we have nothing, so we're gonna give them 5 coins if they don't have anything in their amount, basically. And then we want to say, okay, that's the price, and then right here it'll say you don't have enough coins when we test it, hopefully, and then we'll say what the price is, and then we'll have to give them. Oh, whoops, my bad. We'll give them another 5 just for testing purposes. So I'm gonna write / testing purposes. But in reality, you'd have some way you could get money. You'd probably hook this up with Vault to actually have a reliable source of stuff. So yeah, there's our command. We need to actually register our listener. So I'm gonna say get server dot get plugin manager dot register events new in click event this. So there we go. We have our system. The only thing that could go wrong here, hopefully, is just this YML. I could have done it wrong. But I'm going to run that through a YML parser really quickly, and I will be right back. Alright, everyone, so we're here on the testing world with our holograms and our bomb site here. I've removed all other plugins other than World Edit off of the server because I'm going to do it that way now, just to, save the server when we get up to a super high episode number, and also because it was a little bit annoying to know what plugin does what. Yeah, so I've removed those plugins for now. So we have this. Oh, I never... Yeah, I do some things like this. I never ever open inventories for players. So inv.open inventory, open, or no, not inv, player dot open inventory, but everything else should work. I did have some errors in the plugin.yml, player.open inventory. So yeah, make your own plugin.yml. Mine should auto add to the GitHub gist or whatever it is. When I make it, like I can actually make it right here. I can press create gist. It's really cool. It's something you can do with whatchamacallit, with that one thing. So I'm actually gonna drag this over here and drag you over here so I can actually modify the files. Episode 10 modify. All right, so now we actually /reload. There we go. All right, episode. Yeah, there we go. So we have our diamond. So price in coins. Click it. Okay. So we actually never canceled the event, so we can actually do that. That's just a small bug. It really doesn't matter. We can actually, instead of adding their item, we can let them take it down here, but that's a little lame. So what we want to do, we want to say set canceled. It's a little bit laggy. Set canceled true. So let's actually do this really quickly. Make sure we just don't, don't have that error, because that is a little annoying. And actually, we can pick this up. You can see, click to purchase, price in coins, and then, yeah, pretty cool. It looks fancy. It doesn't really work the way it's supposed to yet. All right, there we go. So it's episode 10. Boom. So now we actually got an error. All right, so we have something we can fix. Line 47. Line 47. IL4. Line 47. Okay. So, I think it has to actually be get 1. I think I'm doing, there is no, is it an array index? Yeah. It's an index out of bounds exception. So that means I forgot about the number rule, for this case. So yeah, I forgot about I call it the number rule. It's like, that's how I remember it. But basically we're testing for the third line down, so that'd be, I can't really show it. There we go, I'll show it there. Right there. It'd be like where the Minecraft : diamond thing is. That's technically there. It only shows for me because I have that enabled on my my client. But that would be like testing for the second line in Java. That means we're testing for the third lore line, and there is no third. So wasn't expecting that, but that's my bad. So this should actually work now. Boom. Boom. Okay, so you don't have enough coins. Okay. Does it actually not? Okay, so we actually need to plug in so do that. 5 plus get for p.get unique ID. There we go. So just simple things. Just because this is always adding 5. This isn't checking for what they have. I think there's another way to do it, but I'm going the quick way that I know. So everything else works. You can see it'll say you have purchased a diamond for price or whatever. So now this should work. Let's reload. Episode 11. Oh, whoops, my bad. Episode 11. Boom, boom, boom. You have 10 and the price is 10. Yeah. There's bugs here and there, but they're fixable. 56. You purchased an item for price. Oh wait, right here we're checking for 2. So I never realized that. So now it should work. Maybe I did this wrong. Yeah, we'll leave it like that and remove that equal sign for now. Or actually we could set the price. Price plus what? We could do like price plus 1 to fix that error. But I'm too lazy. we'll make the price be 11. That's just some simple things that I'm forgetting about really quickly. All right, so /reload. So that's episode 11. Click, 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 boom. You purchased a diamond for 10. So now it actually works. Should actually just don't add an equal sign there. I think that broke it. 0 and the price is 10. You have 5 and the price is 10. Yep. So you can see you purchased a diamond for 10. So we have a nice working shop system. You can actually add items at will just by setting the second lore line to be a price. We could set it to be like 100 for a diamond block, per se. But you can see, we can just spam this. We can make infinite diamonds because it gives us money. But you can make your own shop system with this, and you can hook it with Vault, just to make an easy shop system that you don't have to test for every single item. You can just set up one item and it'll work. So that's how you make your awesome easy shop system. I'm sure we're going to be using it on the Paradox Factions sector soon enough. One thing I'd like to note about that, we've had 2 staff members step down or leave. One of them was Jared, and he's out of our group, the Paradox /roast group, because he couldn't take the drama, and I don't blame him. There was a lot of drama, probably a little too much drama, in the group. So everyone go like his most recent video when it comes out. He actually sent us an excerpt of it, without cuts, and he got pretty emotional in it. So he's really upset about it, and I'm really upset that it had to happen, but it did. So yeah, he's gone, and then Rozzle, or I'm Rozzle, the guy who did a lot of my GFX and is doing one last thing for me and a few last things for Orange before he fully leaves for a little bit. He's leaving all of Minecraft, YouTube, everything for a while, for a few reasons, and I think he has a video on that, so I'm gonna let him explain. But Jared's video isn't out, that's why I had to explain for him. So yeah, actually, did we ever add command aliases? No, we didn't. I think oh yeah, that's what was causing my plugin errors. I was gonna say, we could have used /shop. But yeah, thank you for watching this episode of Bukkit Coding. You can see we have a nice shop system working. Modify, I'll make it hook into Vault, hopefully, by next episode or something. I might copy all the code over, and we'll do that. In the next episode will either be a Vault hookup thing or something else, and I'm probably gonna actually go record that now because I'm pumped. I want to pump out some videos while I still can, because I'm gonna be doing a few things really soon, and that involves me going away for a weekend, and I need to get videos ready. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Minecraft Bukkit Coding. If you'd like to see more, make sure to leave your rating, to hit the subscribe button if you already haven't, and make sure to comment down below what you'd like to see next episode. I know I had a request to do a crate-like plugin soon. I am going to get to that eventually. I'm not sure when, but I hopefully we'll get to that. It is a little bit challenging to make a crate system like that, because, that involves a lot of stuff. That involves a lot of random variables and all sorts of stuff. So I will get your request eventually, and I'll feature you in the video. But make sure to keep reminding me. Make sure to leave your suggestions down below in the comments. I will see you guys all again next time. Take care.